The 600-meter bridge across the Cuabo River in Osun State, built by the Niger Delta Development Commission, has been completed and is set for commissioning. Inspecting a 6.7-kilometer road and the bridge, the acting managing director of the NDDC, Christia Taho, said she was satisfied with the quality of work done. The NDDC boss said she was pleased that the project did not only bring physical development, but was also used to train the youths in the surrounding communities in metalwork, carpentry, and other skills.
This is the 600 meters Ibeno Bridge built across the Cuabo River in Osun State, expected to serve several communities. It's also a project that is dear to the Niger Delta Development Commission. So, the top boss of the agency is here to ascertain the level of work done.
Were you able to train some youth in certain skills so that now that you've completed this project and you want to leave, the youths will be useful to themselves? They will have extra skills that will help them engage in other services.
Well, like I said, because of the time it took to complete this job, some people now they are messing, who were not initially messing, some now iron bender. In fact, we are even trying to pull some to another site. That tells you that we are really fully engaged.
Like how many youths did you engage?
Over 400.
While the project has reached completion, some portion of the 6.7-kilometer Eco Atabrikang Achang Road will need resurfacing, an exercise the contractor promises to fix.
You don't leave anything to chance. You're saying you can't predict the weather, and then you had a little opportunity, maybe 1-2 days of dry, sunny weather. You didn't use it to complete this.
Actually, we wanted also let the rain.
You're not telling us the truth.
No, how can I be done? I'm telling you the truth. You can see it now. There's nothing wrong with it.
So why didn't you fix it within the 2 weeks? Tell us exactly what the problem is.
No, I've explained now that within the next 2 weeks, they come here, this week.
Now, according to the agency, the inspection tour is designed to take stock of the Commission's project and ensure that they are delivered timely within given specifications and standards.
Well, good times are here for residents of Osun State as brand new taxis have been launched in the state capital, Abeokuta. The governor, Ibikunle Amosu, says the initiative is just a part of the government's efforts in making sure that the people of the state benefit from his plans to make their lives better.
The scheme is part of the calculated attempt at developing efficient, safe transport system, promote and strengthen the transport institution of the state to coordinate and encourage the private sector as an engine of economic growth and development. The taxis are expected to be deployed in major towns across the state.
I am seizing the opportunity of this occasion to assure commuters in Songo, Ifo, Idiroko, Ogijo, Shagamu, and our rural communities that the wind of change, steadily but certainly blowing across our transportation sector, will God willing be birthing in their respective communities very soon.
Hereby launch these Ogun metro taxis to the glory of God and the use and benefit of the good people of Ogun State. So shall it be.
Inaugurating the taxis before members of the State Executive Council, traditional rulers and benefiting unions, the state governor asked beneficiaries to maintain a high level of discipline on the road.
I call on all stakeholders in the transportation industry to come together to ensure the success of this program. Law enforcement agencies such as police, Federal Road Safety Commission, trades, vehicle inspection, and the transport union such as National and Road and all others must come together to ensure the success of this mass transit program and ensure that our roads become safer for all users.
And to the benefiting unions, the scheme is a welcome development expected to transform the economic well-being of their members.
I want to equally appreciate our dynamic and amiable governor, the people governor, for the release of bus mass transit BMTs to our members some years back in installment basis. The gesture has improved the economic well-being our member and repayment has been encouraged again.
The occasion was rounded off with a symbolic ride on one of the taxes by the governor.
Duffield Prima Foods, makers of Indomie noodles, has unveiled a new product called Power Oil. Driven by the need to provide an alternative to adulterated and substandard cooking oil, the management of Duffield says Power Oil is hygienic, pure, cholesterol-free and affordable.
About 10.5 million Nigerians are said to be obese, and this is largely from diets containing vegetable oil. Worried that this ratio is growing, in addition to other heart-related diseases, Duffield Prima Foods says it wants to introduce a health-friendly vegetable oil.
In a hygienically packaged form.
Cooking oil has been identified as the largest source of fat, and consuming unbranded and substandard vegetable oil, which is prevalent in the market, will only increase risk of hypertension and more. So, Power Oil is coming in handy with no cholesterol, zero trans fat, hygienically packed, and more.
We encourage, because a lot of spurious unbranded and also branded smuggled in products come to the country, which can be replaced with the in-house locally produced products.
When we visited the markets, we saw how most of the Nigerians are buying their oil. It is unbranded, poured from those 25-liter cans, poured in smaller nylons and bottles. It is contaminated, adulterated, and people are aware that it's not good for their health. But no brand till now had any affordable packaging for the consumers. So when we observed this, we were questioning ourselves. So now, how do we present the solution? That's when we came out with a smaller Naira 70 sachet, which is affordable by anybody and everybody.
Because this product is cholesterol free, we are totally in support of it, because we know it's going to give our nation, the members of the nation, our people, good health.
With this product, we've been to their factory. The product has undergone all the necessary disciplinary thing, the laboratory analysis and all that is required, and we found it very conforming. That is why, I'm not here to defend the product, I'm here to defend that NIS mark. Because wherever you see that NIS mark, it's a mark of quality.
If the name Duffield Prima Foods don't ring a bell, then Indomie noodles should. Duffield Prima Foods is the manufacturer of Indomie noodles and has proudly also introduced Power Oil, a whole Nigerian product produced from this $30 million factory in Lekki and proudly endorsed by the Nigeria Health Foundation, NAFDAC, and has an SON mark of quality. Olu Phillips, Channels Television News.
Well, from cooking oil to oil prices themselves, here's Adeshawa Josh with all the details.
Well, thank you, Ijama. After hitting its lowest level in 21 months on Friday, the Naira gained 1% against the US dollar at the interbank on Monday, supported by the central bank's intervention to stem the depreciation of the local currency. It closed at 162 Naira 5 kobo to the dollar, firmer than the 164 Naira 1 kobo per dollar close on Friday. Traders say the Naira might hold at 162 to the dollar this week if the NNPC is able to conclude its dollar sales by Tuesday with substantial volume. The central bank said last week it would resist pressure to devalue the Naira since it has ample foreign exchange reserves to defend the currency. Meanwhile, more than 147.1 billion Naira worth of treasury bills is expected to mature this week. According to data from the money market, the bills are from the open market operation window and will range from 177 to 146-day bills, with the least amount to mature put at 21.1 billion Naira. The tenors also have rates of between 11 and 11.95%. The open market operation is one of the ways the Central Bank of Nigeria mops up excess liquidity from the banking sector. And the bears took charge on the first trading day of the week at the Nigerian equities market, suppressing the all-share index by 0.09%. Well, here's Bisi Koka with the details.
Hello and welcome to the Stock Markets Report. The first trading day of the week at the Nigerian equities market closed flat as there were 24 gainers and 24 losers amid sustained cautious trading. The all-share index dipped by 0.09% to 36,367.59 points with a market capitalization of 11.57 trillion naira. On the laggards list, Vitafoam, Warpic Insurance and May & Baker were the session's top percentage decliners with losses under 10% each. The session's top gainers include Just Breweries, Ipwa and Venu Products with also gains under 10% each. Now, when trading ended for the day, market turnover was at 176.57 million units, valued at 3.88 billion naira and exchanged in 4,503 deals. And that's a wrap on the stock market report. I am BC Koka.
Well, thank you, BC. That's business news at this hour. The news at 10 continues in just a moment.